Hey there, it's Kay back again. I was showing you last night how you can create different hairstyles for African American women. And let's pick up where we left off. When you're using ChatGPT, DALL-E, it used to be that your time was more unlimited, but now they restrict you to a certain amount of time. And for that reason, I couldn't render or generate any additional images when we were working with it last night. So I thought I would try a little bit earlier in the day today and see if we have more success. So this is where we left off. And again, K White Girls in Finance, we teach finance, everything finance, but also we've actually embarked on this AI information, and I tell you, I have never been more excited. There is just some spectacular things going on in the world of AI, and so I want to encourage you to learn as much as you can and make sure that you're not left out of the opportunities that are going to be available in my brand. I teach typically young women, girls, and even some older women, all about finance and money management, budgeting, all of that good stuff. But I also teach ways to monetize, to create a side hustle or to create additional income. And I'm finding that AI is a spectacular way to do that. You can pretty much use a tool like ChatGPT, the text generation, as well as the DALL E3. That's a part of ChatGPT as well, but it's the image generation version. But you can use either one of those and just create any number of things. You could start a business and supply people with information faster than your head can spin. I mean, you might want to support people in creating resumes, for example, or you might just want to be a true prompt engineer and show people how they can create prompts in order to create images that they want, or even to create other documents that they want. Whatever your interest is, this new era of AI lends itself to you just being as creative as you want to be. So, having said that, let's pick up where we left off. We were looking at ways to capture African American women. Sometimes it's not always the easiest thing to do. We come in all shapes, sizes, skin tones, hair textures, all of that. And if you're doing work where you're trying to generate an image that's reflective of yourself or others who are in your audience, you really will want to have some type of skill to be able to create images the way that you want to create them. I will tell you this, what I have found, I've been actually using DALL-E since it started, but I've been using ChatGPT for a while now. And I started out using Mid-Journey more for images before I started using DALL-E. But what I found is that if you can describe something in detail and be very clear about what it is that you want to create, you can create pretty much anything. You just got to be really good with what is called prompt engineering, where you're feeding the information or the text, you're typing it into these machines or these programs that create content. You got to just be very, very clear to get what you want. So a lot of times that involves description, describing things, and trying to see if you can get a certain result back. And I'm looking at these pretty images here. And I had started last night with feeding information to try to see if I can get the results back that I want. We were working with an affirmation book, and this was just an example. And I made an initial request. It says, can you give me an individual image that is represented among the previous group of images you've shared? And if we scroll up some more, you can see initially it gave me this beautiful group of images here. And I wanted it to offer them to me just individually. So it did offer me this one, very nice. I replied to DALL-E that those were nice images, and let's continue to see if we can get some more. So I'm going to say here, let's see what kind of response we get here. I said, let's continue creating positive images of African American young women. You have provided some beautiful group images. However, I need you to depict one girl in a single image. Thanks. And there we go. Okay, so DALL-E, I'm using ChatGPT's art generation tool, DALL-E, and it's giving me a lovely, lovely, lovely picture here. So I'm going to simply say, this is great. Please continue. Okay, so what I've said here, I've said, this is great. Please continue and give me another image of a girl with a different hairstyle and radiant skin tone. Thanks. As you know, I'm going to go ahead and submit that. As you know, as African American people, as African American women, we come in all shapes and sizes and various hair textures as well. I probably have worn most hairstyles that most African American women wear. And when I'm creating positive images, I'm always looking to create things that are reflective of the full culture. So I like having a variety of different skin tones and hairstyles because I want to be sure that whether it's affirmation cards or whatever it is, I'm getting a good depiction of our culture as a people and is reflective of and is inclusive of of the whole culture. This is a beautiful image here. I like this. These would be perfect for exactly what I'm interested in. And then here I set a positive affirmation book, and I might very well use it for this. Love these images. And I'm going to just simply say, please continue. And I'm going to get off in a little bit because I have an appointment, but I wanted to finish what we were talking about previously, since the generation tool didn't allow me more time. It, in other words, kicked me off. My time was up. I had done so much work on yesterday, but I wanted to continue the process that you could see how to do this. And as you can see here, we're getting more images. Isn't that cute, 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 cute images? And so, like I said, it has given me some beautiful, beautiful images. I love all of these. They look awesome. I love the different hairstyles. As you know, we come and look at this one too with the fro, curly fro, or just blown out hair. Wash and go, I would say, probably. But we come in all colors and shapes, all beautiful colors. And when you're creating content, be sure that it's a good reflection and representation of whatever culture you're focused on. So let's keep going here. I'm going to say this is great just to confirm with DALL-E that we're on the right track. Hold on. And after you've done a few of these, usually DALL-E and ChatGPT, they will become intuitive, meaning they will start to just produce based on the information that you've given already. So here, all I'm doing is saying, this is great. Please continue with another, because I've already told the tool DALL-E that I want it to create a variety of different images that are reflective of the African American woman. So I'm just going to see what does it create next. Okay, another. And if you find that it's not giving you, because again, I want a variety, so I want a mix of different skin tones. If you find that it's not giving you all of what you want, you can always instruct it to change, and it will do that as well. So I'm going to say something here like, and so all I've said here is I love all of these. However, please include a diverse group of skin. I'm going to come back in here and say skin tone for the young women. And that's all I'm going to say. And so next, let's see what happens next. See if it is intuitive enough to give me, again, can give me a good mix and add in different skin tones. That's just a reminder to the tool. Now, if we find that it does not give us a good variety, we can always get more specific. Okay, so it's pretty much just showing me. It says I've created images that showcase young African American women, a wide range of beauty. These images are designed to celebrate, and so I'm going to just say These are great. Please continue to depict a single um, person on the on a image. Okay, again, I've got to get off here in a second, but I wanted to get you going in terms of knowing how to create prompts to kind of guide DALL-E to create for you what it is that you're looking for. So this has been a good starting place. Let's see what it gives us here. If you find that it kind of goes off in another direction, you can always pull it back by reminding. See, it's going off. It's going off and adding more than one image. It's doing something different. But just remember, you can go back and look at the previous prompt that was given, and you can typically force DALL-E to come back into the direction that you want DALL-E to go in. You can remind her, for example, that you're doing this because you're creating a positive affirmation book. And so I'm going to say here, and so what I've said is this isn't exactly what I need. You were originally depicting one girl in the image. Please do this going forward. And let's see if this gets her back on track, because what we want to do is just talk with DALL-E 3 and tell DALL-E 3, there we go, what it is exactly that we need, and see if it goes off track, get it back on track, and still get exactly what we want. This is a way for you not to have to work so hard. I mean, you can write in all the prompts if you want to, that's fine. But this way you can give her commands that will help her create what you need. And I won't do it today, but we'll have to do it another time because I've got to get off. But you can even share the type of clothing you want each card to have. It might be pastels, it might be winter attire, it might be fun summer clothing, whatever it is, you can express to DALL-E 3 how you want to showcase the image. And you can even get DALL-E 3 to give you more full body images. But that's something for another time. Again, I wanted you to see that we can get DALL-E 3 to give us different hairstyles. If you want to get more specific, you can interrupt the prompt and tell her, I want you to continue to depict a single image, but this time I want micro braids, or I want sister locks, or I want just locks, or it might be a silk press. Whatever it is, whatever style, you can feed that information into DALL-E as well as you continue through this process. Okay, this is a short one today, but I hope you gained some insight from this. This has been Kay White with Girls in Finance, sharing information to help you monetize your business and increase your finances. Um, I've enjoyed hanging out with you, usually today at a different time, but I'm hoping that we won't have any more issues with me having used up my time and not being able to show you a detailed tutorial on what to do like we had last night. But anyway, I'm signing off. Be sure to check out some of our actual prompt guides that we include. Uh, Take care and have an amazing, amazing day.